The Beast 28 is another packable backpack by Matador that can be used in a couple different ways. It packs down into a small stuff sack, so you can use it as a packable travel backpack as well as an outdoor hiking backpack. And then because it has a decent carry system, if you're minimalist enough, you can even use this as your primary travel pack. Matador uses a lightweight ripstop in this pack. The exterior fabric is this 210 denier Robic nylon. It's coated with an ultra tear strength coating, which is similar to polyurethane, except this will increase the tear strength. This is a similar fabric used by a few other ultralight backpacking companies like Mountain Laurel Designs, Unpacked, and ULA. The UTS and the DWR coatings are going to give this fabric some decent water resistance. However, this isn't a waterproof pack because it doesn't have water resistant zippers or sealed seams. The Matador Beast series has some upgraded features and hardware over their free range series, which I'll compare in a later video. This includes higher quality YKK zippers throughout the pack, the larger number 8s in the main compartment, and then smaller 5s and number 3s on the accessory pockets. The rest of the hardware is also high quality. They use nylon, YKK, buckles and adjusters on the sternum, hip belt, and then the side compression strap. The exterior zippers aren't lockable, but you can easily secure them together with one of these little micro locks. And because the two zipper pulls are close enough together, you can actually secure all 4 of them together with just one little lock. The dimensions in the Beast 28 allow you to use it as a packable day pack, but also as a carry-on. Fully packed like this, it's 22 by 11 by 7 inches wide, which is small enough that it'll fit under the seat on most airlines. And then to show you this thing is packable, the packable dimensions are about 9 by 9 by 5. It does have this wire frame sheet on the inside, but because it's flexible, you're allowed to twist this thing, pack it down into a small size. You have to kind of wrestle with it to get into the stuff sack. This is what it looks like. Packed down dimensions are about 10 by 8 by about 5. The Beast is designed as an outdoor pack, so it has some features that make it work well for hiking, including padded backpack straps, an internal wire frame, 2 side water bottle pockets, and loops in the front for hiking poles or an ice axe. The water bottle pockets are made out of this stretchy mesh material, with a little pull tab to make it easy to open. They're quite large and you can easily fit a 1 liter water bottle on both sides of the bag. Also has these 2 side buckled compression straps, which will allow you to add longer items into this pocket as well. There's only one exterior pocket on the Beast 28, top access zipper pocket. The zipper doesn't go down very far, but you can see the pocket goes almost all the way to the bottom of the pack, and it's sewn into the top of the bag, so it has a little bit of its own volume that's not going to eat into the main compartment. And then in here is one small slash pocket for all those smaller items that you don't want to get lost in the bottom of the pack. Now looking at the carry system, the shoulder straps are about 2.5 inches wide, and they're padded with this breathable foam mesh on the back, but you can see they are quite thin. And then there's a sternum strap, which you can adjust by unclipping it and reclipping it into one of these 6 fabric loops along the shoulder straps. The hip belts are pretty decent for a packable backpack. They're long, about 10 inches by 4 inches wide. They're made out of that same breathable mesh fabric as the shoulder straps. And you can see these things are also quite thin. Each one of them has a small little bungee pocket that is good for small snacks and stuff. It's not quite big enough for something like a cell phone. This is what the bag looks like, fully packed. I'll show you what I have in here a little bit later. And I found this thing to be quite comfortable, especially comparing it to the other similar sized free rein packs. And the shoulder straps are curved enough that they fit along my shoulder quite comfortably. The padding isn't very thick, but this is also only a 28 liter pack. And this padded hip belt also does a decent job of taking the weight off your shoulders. One other nice feature on the carry system is all these little straps and adjusters have these elastic keepers on them, which keeps these things out of the way so you don't have a bunch of straps dangling everywhere. You get to the main compartment from this top access zipper, runs down most of the length of the pack. It's longer on one side than it is on the other. This thing comes off like a big flap on the top, and I'll show you there's a couple of features in here. There's this little side zipper hidden pocket over here. You can put anything you want in there. It is large enough for a little travel wallet or passport. There's no laptop compartment, but there is a hydration sleeve This is a 2-liter bladder. Attach it with these 2 little clips, and then there's a little hose port here to run off the top of the bag. And unfortunately, you can't use double duty for this thing. You can see it tapers down as it goes to the bottom of the bag, holds the bladder really well, but this thing really isn't wide enough to hold anything larger than maybe a small tablet. The Beast 28 is made as a packable day pack or a hiking backpack, but if you're minimalist enough, you can actually use this thing as your primary travel bag. And because this is a travel channel, I have this thing packed up with kind of a minimalist cold weather setup. So I'll show you what I have in here and how to pack the bag. I'm using a couple of compression packing cubes because they allow you to squish your stuff down. You can fit a lot more gear in here. These are some of the older style Eagle Creek. These are 14 by 10 and a medium and then a smaller compression cube. I have 2 long sleeve shirts, shorts, long sleeve top and bottom. Over here, pair of pants, 5 t-shirts, 3 pairs of socks, 5 pairs of underwear, and a toiletry kit. Then I have a pretty minimalist electronic charger, battery pack, notebook, couple cords, and glasses. I'm using compression cubes for this setup. These things work really well because they allow you to squish your clothes down. You can fit a lot more in these things than with the regular cubes. These are an older style of the Eagle Creek, having 2 mediums and a small cube. These things are about 14 by 10 by maybe 3 or 4 inches wide. The 2 packing cubes that are most of my regular clothes kind of just slide right here in the bottom, help give the bag a little bit of structure. On top, socks and underwear cube, and then toiletry kit has a little rounded top, so that fits in there nicely. And because it's winter, I'm gonna take a little puffy jacket, combine this thing with long underwear, a couple button-up shirts, and a rain jacket, and you can pretty much go out in almost any kind of weather. This thing just kind of stuffs right here in the top. And the rest of this, small items, electronics, and whatnot, I'm just gonna stick in this kind of top slash pocket here. And then I use a little micro clip to clip the zippers together when you're going through crowded areas, a little extra security. And there's a couple loops on the outside. If you wanted to go hiking, you can attach your hiking sticks to them. This is what the bag looks like fully packed out with all that gear I had on the table. This is also the same stuff I've had in the bag throughout the whole video. And the final weight on this thing is about 11 pounds or 5 kilograms. Thanks for watching this review on the Matador Beast 28. In a future video, I'm going to compare this with the Matador Free Rein 32. Very similar pack, size, shape, very similar function. This thing's more waterproof, it's slightly larger, and it has a few different features. So stick around for that, and thanks for watching.